breaking cycles, it's worth the time, it's worth the effort. It can be hard, it can be painful. I know firsthand with having to cut, parent figure out, parent figures. I was lucky enough to bring things back together and heal with my mom, to be honest, but I had to cut my dad out because it just wasn't working, and it would raise my heart rate. The abuse and just shitty treatment uh just got to be too much. And you know and that's after trying and trying lots of conversations. And I care, my dad, to be specific. I love my dad, but sometimes you have to love people from afar, and that could be a sibling, that could be your mom, dad, whatever. But for me personally speaking, it was my dad. And that's tough, because you want to have your parents in your life, but at the same time, is your internal peace worth it, or is maintaining that relationship when it's coming at the demise of your soul worth it? So breaking cycles is what I've learned, gone through. It's painful, it's painful as hell, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do, like I said, and stay true to it, because your inner peace will pay in a good way. It's not easy, but again, all that goes into living a healthy lifestyle as well too. And sometimes like people haven't even had a parent in their life, whether it be a mom or a dad, and that can cause all sorts of stuff inside, your inner turmoil. But it's parts, you have to show up for the different parts of you that are feeling a different way. And I can help with that. I can help support you, motivate you to get through it. And you may feel obligated to people please and stick with them, but for me, my heart rate would raise, and I was like, this cortisol is not worth it. Getting into the arguments is not worth it. Being treated like shit is not worth it. I mean, my own dad called me a stupid motherfucker after being an adult, as just an example. And it's like one of the biggest things for me that changed things was, and I know he would say, what changed? What's different? But what's different is I learned how to love myself. And as woo woo or corny as that sounds, I really don't care, because self love is where it's at. And if you don't love yourself, nobody can or will, in the right ways. I mean, it all starts within. You have to love yourself. Like I've spoke on this before, and I'll speak on it again. And it was easy. The question was, if I love myself, am I gonna continue to allow my dad to treat me like shit? That's the easy answer. Absolutely not. And so, as tough as it is, and I even had to talk to my therapist when I was doing therapy about this, and for certain life events, I want my dad to be there. Wanted, um, for my kids, milestones, different things, but at what cost? And so, for me to show up better as a dad and in my life in general, it's just been best to cut it off. I mean, even after just days and days of, like I said, just inner turmoil, it's not worth it. So just cutting it off, and I mean, that's also not to say that you can't reapproach it and heal that relationship. But that comes with accountability, on the other side. And personally, narcissists struggle with accountability. That's one of the biggest things I've learned. And so there's got to be accountability with my mom. I can speak on that one. And, a lot of this too is just me living my truth and trying to help others work through these things and bounce back from it and break cycles. Like I speak on. And but with my mom, I was lucky that she had a lot of accountability, and that's healing. I have a relationship with her right now with tough conversations, because she was able to take accountability, because it was like, if we can't work through this and accountability can't be had on the other side, then I'm just done. I'll just cut it off. And that's not after, like I say, no trying, because you want your parents in your life. We want our parents in our life, although I know that not everybody does. And again, a lot of times that causes rage, that causes things down below, that a lot of times at certain moments, even bad moments, you can project that onto your family, your wife, your husband, your kids, anybody while you're at work. I mean, these are inner things, inner parts of us that you need to show up for and can show up for. And so I'm here for it. Like, share, hit the follow button. Gonna keep it coming. Motivational stuff and cycle breaking and just helping others live a healthy lifestyle is what I'm here for, because it matters. We have a short slice of life to live, and why not live the healthiest life possible and a healthy lifestyle all the way around? Relationships, the relationship with yourself, your self love, and health wise, as far as your diet and all of that too, what you listen to, what you intake, what you watching, just a healthy lifestyle. That's what I'm here to help with. I practice what I preach too. It ain't like I'm over here drinking and doing all of this, doing drugs and shit like that. I basically live a sober life, and I never thought that I would be here and be saying that. But it's doable. It's amazing. You got to show up for yourself, and the more you do it, the easier it gets. So much love and namaste.